epic performance up where you just go, well, you made it. Here, at the moment when they arrive, and get our attention for longer than, I mean, we've all got short attention spans, but this much horsepower, but they're spending hours. Just remember that. This is why we're all exhausted. You can't keep up with the energy that's coming out of the staging lane still. This is racing, folks, and look at the wings here, Pro Turbo. We're going to go to Bump City too, think.
Garrett Blair, he's got a bit of performance to find here, about 1.2 seconds on paper. But that being said, if Eddie sneezes, if Eddie trips over, Garrett Blair will be right there alongside.
No one wants to light the wick, no one wants to start bringing up the boost. Come on, gentlemen. Let's not be like that. No, and the King Kong 1007 188 out the back. Thank you, Jared.
Yes.
112 to 60.
That's a tight ride to hit for Garrett Blair by that point. Eddie Howard was he was out of there.
That's a ride and a half. There's another one that just another car where I'd say, you know what, to see this thing on a tear yesterday, you go home thinking, well, that's another reason why I want this thing. Sometimes you only have to look at half a dozen cars and realise I got enough out of just 6 cars than the 150 cars. I mean, we give you 150 to 170 cars. You can pick the best one.
So you get the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
I just wish once we could go to a Jambo game. It's free to get in, but you've got to pay to get out. And how much would you pay to get out? If you saw some epic stuff, you go, right, give me $100 today. You know, I'd love to see an event that just affects people so much that they go, you know what, mate, I have been entertained. I'm giving you 2 fittings for today. You know? That would be a good way to do it. Great experiment, or we could actually go down the hole of a couple of million. But look, you know, if you look quite good,
that's a burnout.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
I think that's worth discussing with the Romani.
Okay.
At a solid 8. That's good performance. It was good smoke. The consistency of the smoke was not quite there. And that's the only thing. It was the consistency of the smoke was there. Yes, it was
And you know the funny thing about it, Anthony Mitchell, from what I understand, he's not here. So he cannot win or defeat his burnout title. Perhaps some new, fresh meat might win best skid tonight. Will it be the boy from Bundy? Jason Payne just let one rip from. What about Brett Coles? LSA, RX8. Will it be a shriek? We'll let it in. Let's see how we go.
Well, Jason Payne's taking on Kareem Amraz, veteran in New South Wales. Has had one decent run this weekend, an 818, 165, still didn't leave with any kind of urgency or any kind of boost. So,
I think
potentially.
Oh, absolutely. I was just about to say that if Kareem's starting his sort of his racing commitments to this car, then he wants to be a better driver and he wants to get the potential out of it. He wants to live the Jambo dream. But you've got a bad number here beside you, let me tell you. Jason Payne is in a mood. He wants to be held in the line. That's what he wants. Kareem 811 again, early lift. I hope that's just a bit of smoke on the lift.
I didn't see any shoots out for Kareem Amraz. 69
his ET's actually as consistent as the other day, so maybe we're okay.
But 661 from Jason Payne, that's a big step forward. If it is Eddie and Jason, it's going to be ages in turbo.
He's back. He was walking down this morning. He's got a let go on this thing. So he had a broken reverser sprag, and he was on the hunt for one of those. Spank, there we go. Well, you're hard on the gear, mate. Look at the size of it.
You're right.
Oh, you know, just got to get over the much trims on where it's going to get over. We don't know how long we've got to do that, I can tell you. No, it started on that subject, yeah.
That's got a lever in it. It's got a lever
It
in it.
does? Okay. Or maybe it's not.
I think it's like
You might have a little light that have the limiting
it does look like a limiting
pistol grip.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want the limiting pistol grip.
Yeah.
Hanging through the gears. Limiting dreams, mate. One day I'll put that setup. Saving me one story right here.
Big time. Tony Gooderham, Suzuki driveway service mobile mechanical.
Good little squirrel. Good little boy. Got himself a nut. 856, 166 mile an hour. Murders those little tyres, keeps banging the gears, chewing on the nut. 856, 108, 166 for Big Tone. And if he can repeat that, he can come back in the last round, and that'll be three runs for him.
Absolutely.
And who knows where the squirrel might be at the end.
Don't take this the wrong way, Diggles. You're not normal.
No, I'm not.
Just so you know.
No.
I mean that in the most loving way possible.
Well, you know what? I'd rather do this than Sudoku.
Yes, that's
you know
true.
what I mean? To keep the brain active.
Keeps
keeps
the
me
old brain
sharp.
matter ticking over.
I mean, I'll go to Sludge tonight. And then when I wake up, I'll probably watch drag racing for breakfast. Yeah, just because there'll be some stuff that happened on Puerto Rico on the weekend. And big shout out to everyone watching the live stream, wherever you are right around the world. I know we've had some big numbers on that. Have we found any places around the world?
Yeah, let us know where you're watching from. We're up over 2100 right now. Over 2100 live viewers. So a big hello to everybody watching on the Jamboree YouTube page. Make sure you do like, subscribe, share, all the stuff that you do. What's going on here today, because we have now got every race group robot round 2 coming.
Something 6:31, 2:33. It did feel like an eternity, but it did come.
I think that it might have broken the blower snout on Jeremy Martin's car, because I can just see something. It was running along, and I think it's parked itself against the wall down there, and it definitely has lost the fire. So we'll see whether or not I'm right on that one. But there's something strange happened on the start line there. I don't know what it was. It just seemed like a really long light without having the stopwatch on it. And when you got two cars in there on the limiter, on the chip, everything always feels like it's moving in slow motion anyway.
Yeah, look, to you and I, anyone that's human, not AI. So in other words, all of our real eyes saw that.
Yeah.
Please
And
like
to
and
me, that
subscribe.
seemed a little long between when we both went in and then whether or not the tree was thrown. I can't remember whether there was a flicker on any bottom bulb that sometimes delays that.
Yes.
If there's a tiny flicker on the bottom bulb in between throwing it and going, it might have just checked itself.
Yeah.
Or, because this is connected to a computer system, it's had to be actuated somewhere along the lines with a computer.
Yeah.
Sometimes computers can have that little micro hourglass moment
Yes.
where it
The
glitches.
processing moment.
Okay, here we go. So we've got the replay here, have we?
We've got the replay, so let's have a look at it.
Can't quite
So
see
both
it.
cars are up on the chip there, up on the two-step.
4, 5, 6. There, like 5 or 6 seconds there.
Yeah.
It did feel like a little bit, didn't it?
It didn't seem like a very long light.
I mean, look, because it may have affected the outcome of a race, you could ask for a rerun there or whatever. However, the tree did eventually go. Look, Jeremy broke something. Obviously, as we saw with Rod Harvey yesterday, you put things up on load in that situation, they start really hurting themselves if you don't let them go. And look, a little bit of two-step for too long there for Jet probably caused that blower to fail like that in that moment.
That's what we think it is.
Yeah.
We don't know yet. Have we got any idea? I
don't know.
I can see Jet's crew guy walking back down there. Do we know what it was that broke off? Yeah, is that what I think it is? Yeah, okay. Alright.
It can do that, it can do that. We can be hard on stuff around here.
Yes.
Horsepower isn't easy, as we say.
Yep.
And if you want to go that way with the blowing heavy, you deserve your 3,000 plus horsepower, but we don't like them on the chip for too long.
No.
It's like we don't like turbo autos on the converter too long.
It's like you're trying to hold back a wild animal. It's not what it's designed to do.
And you know what, in light of everything we talk about these little critical moments on the start line procedure, how much drama happens just in that moment before the cars have even gone down the track, just how much drama can happen there.
One more call for modified compact to the staging lanes, please. Modified compact to the staging lanes, please. Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. Modified compact to the staging lanes, please. Thank you. If you're not there, you're late.
All right, keep your ears peeled for more updates from race control. Yeah, so we've seen a lot of things made and make or break on that start line. We've also seen perfect engagement and perfect racing and good side-by-side numbers. So a lot of them are getting it right, but just in that freak moment that it does it, the drama pops up, and it always will. We're never going to stop it. It just happens. And again, back to the old mate stage with the back tyres earlier on today. That was the moment for me about the whole staging pro tree procedure. It can get in everyone's head. It gets in my head all the time. I go to sleep thinking of flickering.
Big Mustang rolling out for a solo pass. It really has decimated the front of wheel here, hasn't it?
We've got turbo cars left. Lower cars are they're down there. Ricky Bobbying each other down there at 240 odd mile an hour, getting themselves into all sorts of shenanigans.
Spot bother, if you will. Steve Smith, the KTM Performance. Mustang rolling back to the start line. Has been a mixed bag for Steve this weekend. I don't think he'd mind us saying that. Knocked out at 6:32, but also an 8-second pass. Has been struggling to get a hold of this track in the hot weather that we've got. It certainly has been a little bit warmer than I think anyone would have expected 2 or 3 weeks ago. This is not the kind of weather that we expect. 31 degrees in August. It's not summer here in Australia. If you're watching online, it is not summer here. This is technically still winter.
Yeah.
And it's hot.
It's bloody hot. There's 692, 230, Smithy.
New nickname for Smithy, Man of Steel, because to drive through that tyre shape, you absolutely have to be made of something different. That was insane tyre shape, and he drove it all the way out to probably 300 feet, 330 feet before it even looked like driving out.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of right foot there from Smithy. He's got plenty of laps in the car, so that's him trying to get a run together in less than ideal scenario.
Correct.
And still managing to go 230 out the back. He's got
Hand over to the expert commentary team this time
Yes.
around. We're just the fill-ins. The real stars of this show is Mark Allen and Terry Dale, and I don't think they'd mind us saying.
Now don't forget, boys, we're getting indoors for footy, which means we've got to find those reaction times, we've got to find the crew style, we've got to find the wheel snags. So let's stay vigilant. Trent Bianco out there now and
Gets a 2 mark, 11.15 on the 1080. A little bit lazy, but he got the